time no see. So, how are you?
I'll be honest with you, Doc, I don't know, in all honesty, if I'm going to be able to survive this much longer. Basically, I had another beating again.
What?
Well, remember when I had that issue in Dormagen, right? With the...
That was, yeah.
Right. So basically, before I came to make a termine with you yesterday, I went to Dr. Attila Osborne to get my medical notes, right? Because I said, look, this is outrageous, because I've actually been physically, one of the reasons I have a concussion is one, his staff members kicked me in the head, which he will deny. Police attacked me in his office, which he now denies. And all of my medical reports for 16 months have now disappeared. And what he has said, told me yesterday was, I said, this is criminal, right? You can't, you know what I'm going through. Because what happened was, when I was first his patient, I told him what was going on, STOLKASSE illegally closing my account, SLP Commerce Bank, and he's like, I want to help fight the system. And what was happening was, it turns out that the receptionists were stealing my data, have actually physically threatened him not to talk to me. So I'll be honest with you, you know how we were having a consultation in your office?
The what? Consultation?
Here, in your office, right?
Yes.
The consultation I had to have with him was in his car. Because his receptionist banned me from his office. And then what happened is the reason I was treated like that in Dormagen Hospital and in Dr. Simon's office when he was on the holidays, their sisters work in those places. But now the fact that I went to Dortmund over Christmas, yes? And what he's been doing is, I told you, no real medical tests because you can't do that in the car. But he was giving me prescriptions for Zopiclone and diazepam. Diazepam makes me like a zombie, and I've now been taking Zopiclone for like 6-7 months.
What's the name of this medication?
It's the sleeping pill, Zopiclone.
Zopiclone,
Yeah.
Okay.
So, how we would actually meet was, he would send me an email and say, I'll meet you at 1 o'clock in my car outside the SparKasse. Yeah, this was our consultation, because if I went anywhere near his office, his staff would attack me.
Why would his staff attack you?
Because I don't know that, right? How it started was, when I first went to his office, everything was fine. Then they started harassing me in the room. Then after...
Who would harass you?
He has 3 female staff.
Yes.
And it would be them. I don't know that. So...
In what way would they harass you?
Making racist, sexist comments, and the doctor told... Sorry, it's okay, just to ignore it. So he said, the only reason I don't fire them is the staff that I had before was even worse than them. But he said, I don't know why they're targeting you. So how this started was, I had a police attack, I don't know, 6 months ago, and I virtually collapsed in the doctor's office. And one of them actually kicked me in the head and said, get out. And I had to go to a Dr. Tassetti, and I told him what happened, and he recorded it. And then I told Dr. Osborne what happened, and he said, no, come back, which he now denies. But the thing is, he sent me to MVZ, which is neurology, and to get my bones checked. And I had a concussion. Because of the amount of police attacks I've had, I was bleeding all over the place. He actually left me in his doctor's office.
When was that?
That was like April last year.
Okay, can we come to the present tense?
Yeah, so basically all I'm saying is yesterday, right? Because I can't get any police reports, I have to use my medical reports as a log of all these attacks. Now, 16 months, I basically went to him yesterday, again at 1 o'clock, because I'm not allowed in the office. And I said, can you at least give me my medical notes back? And his receptionists have stolen all the medical notes. There's 0 medical notes for 16 months. So basically, what I have a problem with, and you know this internal bleeding, he was the one that sent me to Dr. Artston, and I had to take a catheter out myself. That's how the internal bleeding started. And what happened is one of the prescriptions that he gave me for Zopiclone and diazepam was on a private prescription. And I used it in Dortmund. And so what happened was, they said, oh, we don't have this medication, we'll order it. So then I called them and I said, do you have the medication? This is on December 24th, right? Yes, we have it, you can come. So I went to the apotheca like normal, and then all of a sudden a guy dressed in plain clothes was like, we're calling the police. I'm like, why are you calling the police? Oh, we think you faked this prescription. I'm like, call the doctor. No, we're not calling the doctor. I'm like, and then next thing I know, he's right in my face. I'm like, whoa, what's the problem?
What?
He's like...
He's in front of you.
Yeah, like screaming and yelling at me, and I'm like, who are you? So then I go outside the apotheca, he follows me outside. I'm like, okay, this is not normal at all. I start to run, he's running after me. I run into a backwork and 2 police officers come in. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm like, I haven't done anything. Yes, I called this morning. You took my money. It's a prescription from Dr. Osborne. It turns out that his staff called the police, said I faked the medical report.
Who?
The Dr. Osborne's staff contacted the apothecas, said I faked his report. I told Dr. Osborne this.
Where is Dr. Osborne?
In Dormagen.
Why are you going to Dr. Osborne? Who is Dr.
Because
Osborne?
I used to live in Dormagen a long time ago. So he knows the whole. This is why my medical reports from him were so important.
But right now you're living in Meerbusch.
Yeah, I know, but it's because his staff physically threatened him not to talk to me anymore, right? So what I wanted to do was, if you're not going to talk to me, can you give me my medical notes? And he won't do that either. So you have 16 months of beatings, and they've taken them all. I mean, it's absolutely criminal. And the thing is, that when I was in Dortmund, the reason I got punched in the face, my tooth is now chipped. I don't know if one of my ribs is cracked, but it hurts like hell. And I had a second MRT of my brain, and it says there's a spot in my brain that they can't recognize what it is. And they said it needs to be controlled because we haven't seen anything like that before.
Where is this, when was that? When did they do this MRT?
A couple of weeks ago.
Okay, and
so
how is Osborne written? How do you spell Osborne?
No, so if you scroll back and put in the first word Attila.
Attila?
Yeah. So put in house arts. Attila. And then.
Osborne Dormagen. He's in Dormagen.
Yes, but that's not how you spell his last name. He's Turkish.
But Osborne, it's not Osborne then.
No, it's OZBURUN.
R-U-N?
Yeah, there it is.
Osborne.
Yeah.
Attila Osborne.
That's not his real picture, but I mean, I need to rely on someone. And the other thing is, you know, when I got attacked by the police in Dortmund, my only other friend that I have support is Daniele in iAmbulance in Düsseldorf, right? He's a tech guy. So when the police keep breaking all my technology, he fixes it. The very next day, so Christmas Day, I get a text message from him saying he's just had a call from our Schaffen police, which I have nothing to do with, threatening to say, if you help me anymore, we're gonna hurt you. I've never even been in our Schaffen. So the two people that were that I know and were helping me medically, or at least I thought I could trust, one got threatened by the police, I got beaten, and all my medical notes have gone missing. And it turns out his receptionists know the police. And the whole point is I'm now trapped, right? Because anytime I've managed to get the evidence against to prove that I had the evidence that they lied about Commerzbank, they lied about Sparkasse and SCP, I had the evidence.
Okay, what can I do for you today? Because I can't, with all these things that you're telling me, I can't do anything against this.
Can you contact Attila and try and get my medical notes? And also, I have a constant pounding headache.
What?
Like a constant pounding headache. Yes. My jaw hurts, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know if my rib is cracked or not.
When did that happen now?
No, this is the same attack when in the Apotheke in Dortmund. This guy who they said was the manager of the Apotheke, he was the police. Because I said, who is that guy? And the police were like swearing at me, and then he walked off with the police.
So what were you doing in Dortmund?
I was there with a friend for Christmas. I wasn't doing anything wrong. I'd given them a prescription that Dr. Osborne had given me. They took the money, and I called them to say, do you have the prescription? Yes, no problem. They didn't say, oh, there's something wrong with the prescription. They let me go to the apotheke and then they attacked me. I mean, I can't stop it. I'm not doing anything wrong. There's only so many beatings I can take. What am I supposed to do? Hit a police officer?
No, please don't do that.
No, but the point is like, so they're just thumping me and I'm just taking a beating.
Don't resist any, if they want to
no, I
control
didn't.
you, don't resist anything.
No, I know, but like, I'm just a punching bag right now. And then the whole point is because I don't want to go to a police station because I'm terrified, right? I'm logging the reports online. They don't go anywhere. I need my medical records as a record of the time and dates
so
that happened.
This Attila has your papers of this MRI, he has it?
When his own staff attacked me, he sent me to MBZ. When the police attacked me, he sent me to MBZ. When all these he sent me to MBZ and Christian Wilkie several times, who've all confirmed, yes, your ankle's fractured. Yes, your neck is fractured. Yes, you have a concussion. Yes, there's bleeding.
So he sent you all.
He's the one that sent me to all this. And now they've disappeared. He's disappeared. I need that as evidence.
Okay, don't say anything.
I will give you his private number. I have his private number.
I don't want his private number.
If you call his receptionist, they're crazy.
I will find out if they're crazy. 21055. Let me just see if they're crazy, and then you can give me his private number. Guten Morgen, Dr. Badian hier aus Meerbusch. Ich habe mal eine Frage. Es geht um einen gemeinsamen Patienten, Fraser Berry. Ist der Kollege zu sprechen dazu? Badian. Nee, mit Bertha am Anfang. Badian. Danke. So I talked to the guy.
See, the thing is, when I call, I can't even get through to the doctor.
That's different.
You're a doctor.
Doctor.
But as a patient, I should still be able to talk to the doctor.
And he told me that he sent you once to an MRI, but you couldn't take the appointment that you had then there.
Okay,
You missed the appointment.
That's not true.
I'm just saying what he says. And he
actually
confirmed to me that he gave you a recipe for diazepam or I don't know anything, but he said he doesn't have any more papers. He gave to you all the papers.
He gave me 3. There's about 50. Right.
No, he said he doesn't have any more.
No, but the point is, he doesn't, what you have on your computer, you take, obviously electronic notes, right?
He takes notes?
He
I
takes
take-
written notes,
Oh, okay.
right? So everything he has, he has like a thing like this, but it's a rotating paper cycle of everyone's notes. So when you open my record, all the medical reports of the x-rays, the MRT, they're all gone.
Yeah, well, that's a problem then, because if they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah, but where the hell did they go? And the
I
thing
don't
is, because but
He said he gave some papers to you, and
3.
he doesn't have any more.
Yeah, because he wants.
I'm just repeating what he says. He told me that you had problems with the police, the same stories that you told me.
I don't have a problem. They won't leave me alone because I've been treated so badly.
I know. And the problems with the hospital also, and so on. Well, I think the thing is, I think we have to accept that these papers are gone. We have to work with what we have. Okay? So, what can I do for you today then?
Pounding headaches. When I got punched in the jaw and punched here. And
That was in
Dortmund.
In Dortmund, from the police there again, or what?
Again, this plainclothes guy, I'm assuming he was with the police because he walked away with the police. And what happened was, when I went out the back door, the police are waving at me. That's not a good sign. That clearly means that, I mean, they're doing it on purpose, right? And Doc, I'm running out of money because I have like only cash. And I'm trying to prove my case of innocence so I can work because SAP is blocking me from working in Germany, and I've also had it confirmed in France and Luxembourg by companies that they're blocking me across Europe. Unless I prove my case quickly, I'll never work again and I'm gonna end up on the street. My clothes get stolen, everything. And the thing is, it's a little bit strange that the very next day after I get attacked in Dortmund, and I've never hardly ever been in Dortmund, my only other real friend here gets a phone call from our Schaffen police threatening him not to help me at Christmas. And then he messaged me and said, did you give him my number and name? I'm like, I didn't do anything. And he works in Düsseldorf, so he was helping me technically. Like, they're determined just to bury me. And like, I'm not made of kryptonite. I'm falling apart. And this finger, I'll be honest with you, is not getting better. It's 3 months now, and it hurts like hell.
Go again to the surgeon that I sent you. Dr. Schulte-Ravelbond. He gave us a good report about what you had, what your problems are, and what to do. He gave you this thing, and you should control it.
I'm getting terrified, I'll be honest.
Why?
Well, because I can't, the thing is, it's only 1 or 2 more days and I take a beating. I can't, they're all over me all over the place. And if they're going after my friends, so I'm always attacked when I'm by myself. Right? So Dr. Osborne was helping me medically, but it's ridiculous. For the last 6 months, or before I saw you, my consultation with him was just him giving me Zopiclone and diazepam recepts in his car.
This is not good.
No, and the other thing is, he gave it to me with a bottle of whiskey. I'm like, you're expecting me to take Zopiclone, diazepam, and whiskey? I'll end up in fucking hospital with that. You can't be taking. I'm like, you're not taking this seriously. If your doctor gives Zopiclone, which is, I know what it is, diazepam, and whiskey, that's ridiculous. No, as medically? Can you imagine if I take all 3 of them? I would be in hospital. No? That's not a good combination, is it? alcohol and those two drugs. But it's not, is it? And I'm having to meet him in different places, in Cologne, in Dormagen, purely because his psycho staff have got some kind of weird... And the thing is, what he told me was, I said, have they asked any of these questions or banned any other patient? No, it's just you. I don't know why they're so aggressive towards you. And the thing is Susie, one of the staff that works there, does the computer system, so you get paid at the end of the month, right? And he doesn't want to fire them because he doesn't understand the payment system, and if he fires them, he won't get paid. So what he's saying is, you're expecting me to fire staff, I won't get paid because they're beating on you. I said, if I'm an IT manager and I hit someone, my boss would fire me, right? If you're breaking data protection by stealing my medical notes, but my boss will fire me.
Very. These things that happened before, I can't change them anymore. What I can do now is for you, if you need some prescription for your headache, I wrote you before these Novamine. They are good for headaches. I can give you those again if you want. Let me check your blood pressure, please. Take out your pocket and give me your left arm, please.
There's a permanent scar on my arm now, eh, from that drip.
The scar?
Yeah.
Where?
On my arm.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Oh, that was where the scar, this thing was, yeah. Let me see.
That's permanent.
Yeah, that was... Okay. But still, it looks much better than
it should have happened though, right?
Saw us first time. Okay, relax. Don't move, please. $119 or by 75. That's good. You can take it off. That is good. What is your size, please? How many centimeters?
176.
176. And how many kilograms are you?
Honestly, because of all this stress, it goes up and down and all over the place. My normal weight when I left Canada to come here was 105 kilos. I'm somewhere around, no, but I was muscular. Dude, I was muscular. Like I had 8% body fat. Mm-hmm. Right, I'm normally a very good athlete.
But right now you're not...
I'm about 70.
Are you sure?
Really, I'm like 35 kilos under my normal weight. And like my groin muscle was pulled from that attack.
Don't hold on. More like somewhere in the 80s. With closes, you're 181.5. Without closes, you're 80.5 maybe. So where is the headache? Is it in the head? Which part of it?
It's just like on the temples. Because one of the attacks that I had was when I was with Attila in Cologne, I got attacked with an axe on the left side of the head. I've never had to deal with any of these kind of attacks before. Like, me even saying that, I got attacked with an axe. And the thing is, the report, I was in an internet cafe in Cologne, Ebertsplatz. And what I would say is, the police report went to STOLKASSE police. And they were in conversation with my lawyer in TRUDEAU, Leah Jaros. It was that exact same police force that attacked me.
But they're not attacking with an axe.
No. But what I mean is, I had a witness from Osbrücken, yes? And then he called me and told me that the police called him and not to testify. And even for that attack in STOLKASSE, I had witnesses from A&O Hostel. They said they got a call from the police and it was threatening and they're not going to testify. I mean, this is like about as criminal as it gets. And I can't get out of it.
So right now I will give you another prescription for against the headaches and also a new Überweisung for Dr. Schulte-Rebelmont. So you should go there and show him your finger again.
This should be fixed by now.
Anyway, it should be controlled again. And we will hear from him what he proposes to do, okay? So, right now you know the guy.